Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up and let's begin. So what I did go ahead and do is put some hand sanitizer on. Going to put some base gel on the press-on nails. So I did go ahead and file and buff the nails before starting the video. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just add that base gel to the press-on nails. And this is in short, actually not short, long coffin ballerina. I'm adding the base gel to all the nails. This is just to go ahead and have the gel polish grip to something so it doesn't slide everywhere or chip or peel. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take this gel polish in Rose Nude. I will add it to my index and my ring finger nail. I am just going to add one coat for right now. After adding the first coat of the gel polish, I did go ahead and cure it, and now I am going to add the second coat of that gel polish that I'm using. Make sure to cure it. This one says 90 seconds, so that's exactly what I did. I do have a 120-watt curing lamp, so it did go ahead and help with curing that very well. While that is in the lamp, I did go ahead and take the black gel polish from Beetles, and I am adding that to the rest of the nails on that right side. I am adding one coat for right now. I was just testing out to see how opaque it was. This brand of gel polish I actually love. It is very easy to work with. I do recommend it if you are starting to barely get into press-on nails like myself. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is add the second coat of the black gel polish to the nails that I put the first coat of the gel polish on. That is going to make it more opaque for my liking. So now that I have the Rose Nude back after being cured, I am going to go ahead and create the V-tip with the black gel polish that I used for the other nails. I am using just this cheap nail art brush that does the job for me. So I am making it in the shape of a V. I did go ahead and outline it first before making sure it is opaque enough. So what I did go ahead and do is just do that for both of the nails. And then I did go ahead and cure it for about 20 seconds. And then after doing that, I did go ahead and make sure that it was opaque enough with the black. Also, sorry if you hear any background noise in this video. I apologize in advance. After I finished with the Vtip, I am going ahead and start working on the marble. So I did go ahead and take this white gel polish from Beetles. Now what I am going ahead and do is just make some squiggly lines with this nail art brush that I am using. I did go ahead and just get cheap nail art brushes because I didn't really want to get any expensive ones, especially if it just does the job for me. So what I did go ahead and do is dip the brush into some acetone. It isn't going to ruin the nail because the nail on the bottom is already cured. So what I am doing is separating the white polish on top and just making a marble effect with the nail art brush that I'm using with the acetone. Also, the acetone I am using is just the knockoff brand at Target that I did go ahead and buy. It is much more cheaper and it is 100% acetone. Like I said, it's not going to ruin the nail because you aren't soaking the nail. I am just dabbing a little bit into that shot glass I am using. Make sure to use glass and not any type of other material like plastic, or else the acetone will melt the shot glass. I did that before and it was not looking great. So the technique I am using for the marble nails is the technique I learned from Natalie Carmona's video here on YouTube. All I did was search up how to do marble nails and her video popped up. She does it the exact same way. So if you do want to check her video out, I highly recommend searching her on YouTube. I give her full credit for teaching me this. Her video is very put through the directions, so it's very easy to follow, is what I meant. It does take some patience though, and I am a very impatient person, so if you're very impatient, this is going to be very therapeutic because it is for me to actually watch and do. Sometimes I do get stressed out because it looks ugly, but then I fix it with the acetone. And that's what I did here. It wasn't looking too great, so I did go ahead and fix it, and I just dabbed the art brush, and I just go ahead and finished up to my liking on how I like the marble set to look. So now what I am doing after I finished all the nails from the right side of the set is taking the top coat of the Beetles brand. It is in the shiny version. I didn't want to do matte because I really don't like matte, but I have to be in the mood for it, you know? So I did go ahead and top off all the nails that I have, including the V-tip, the other V-tip as well. So I'm just doing that one at a time. I don't like doing it on the stand at the same time because sometimes I over top it and then it's all gooey on the sides and stuff. So that's what I recommend doing, is doing it one at a time. Also, make sure you're wiping the sides and the tip at the bottom. Sometimes when you cure it, there is a like bubble at the bottom of it, and to me, with someone that has OCD regarding like bubbles and things like that, I can't pick off because I don't want it to like all come off. So I definitely recommend is cleaning up the sides from the nail so that way that doesn't happen. So now what I'm doing, after I had cured the nails in the lamp, I did actually cure it all together so it can finish faster. So now what I'm doing is getting the left side of the set. I did go ahead and already do the V-tip for the left side, and now I'm just finishing up the marble. I don't like doing it all at the same time just because I like to focus on one hand at a time. I always start with the right side first for some reason. So if you like doing it that way, then I highly recommend it as well from my experience. The curing lamp I have can only fit one at a time anyways. I do hope to get the curing lamps that can fit 2 stands at a time. I can probably fit it, but I'd rather not do that because I don't want it to touch the LED lights that I have. So what I'm going ahead and do is just finish up there. As you can see, I'm still using that acetone, doing the same exact thing that I did for the right side of the set that I did. This is just showing you the end result and me fixing it up. I forgot to mention, before you put the top coat on, make sure you cure the marble effect. The reason doing that is because when you top coat it, it doesn't ruin the marble effect that you've done and doesn't ruin your work, so you won't have to start over. So I highly recommend doing that, is curing the white marble before putting the top coat on. And as you see, I did make sure to get the tip as well. That way it doesn't fade when I have my nails on. Make sure you wipe that off. And I just did the exact same thing for the rest of the nails. The curing time for the top coat and for the gel polish varies differently from what type of watt you have for a curing lamp. Sorry, that was my dog. But yeah, as I was saying, is If you can't afford getting a bigger watt like a 120, I highly recommend it. I actually started with a 48 watt because it was like $15 on Amazon, but it took forever to cure my gel polishes and top coats. So I definitely recommend is upgrading your watts if you can afford it. I can definitely understand, especially after these COVID times. So that's what I did, was actually upgrade my watts on the curing lamp. So now this is my ending product of my press-on nails. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want. I'm just showing you guys the ending product, and have a great day, guys.